Welcome back to Goldwyn Dinner Club. I'm Grif.
I'm Parker. YOLO.
47. The race is over. Sierra will be coming off the
track, so she's going to die automatically.
Yeah, you and I were talking about how YOLO is. Is like, so do everything, and it's like, no, actually, it's the opposite. The phrase is you only live once,
YOLO
which means
constantly
don't do
used on the subreddit Wall Street Bets, where people are like, I YOLO'd my entire savings into this stock. And I'm like, that's not really what YOLO means, right? You're basically like, I'm just like gonna risk my entire life savings on.
The phrase should be YODO. You only die once.
Yeah,
meaning you only get one chance.
If you waste your entire life savings on a bet that's not a sure thing, you're basically saying like, I live multiple times because screw it. I'll just die and start over.
No, and you don't. It's don't do it. But hey, I don't know. Can't tell you what to do. If one of you out there has a winning, hand, makes $1 million, good for you, man. I'll be bitter about it. Hey, I like this. We're still on our speed round random question generator.
Yeah.
I really like this one. How long does it take you to form an opinion about a person?
Oh, sometimes right away.
I would say most of the time for me, immediately.
Yeah.
Within a minute of meeting a person. And I know that maybe is not always fair. And there have been people that eventually I can sort of change my mind, but I am a judgmental and kind of intuitive person. I know that about myself. And I will say though, in my defense, it has paid off every time. And I can't tell you how many people I have known that I'm just like, I don't like them. And then a year or two later, big fallout. They're like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And I'm so smug because I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, you piece of crap. Knew it.
Oh, they're testing the...
They're all the way over there.
They're just like gunshots.
Not always, though. It's important to give people their fair shot. But, you live long enough, you start seeing patterns. And they're, you never know. Sometimes the first impression can be a total accident where someone's just having an off day. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, I slipped on a banana peel. That isn't my entire life. And I'm like, nope, you're Goofball Jones. There you are. So it's weird. As you get older, weirdly, you do both more. You make snap judgments, and you also are more forgiving at the same time.
Yeah. Because
you're like, well, people kind of only come a few ways, but also people can change. So it's kind of a weird... It's an interesting question to answer. That's all, because the answer is like, oh, really quickly. But also, I change my mind because people are complex. And they can
some people are more complex than others. Some people you can't get a read on right away. Some people just really they let you know right away that they suck. That's usually the first thing you can tell.
I can say, unfortunately, that I have many friends who have told me when I first met you, I hated you. I did not like you at all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why would you tell me that? I don't need to hear that. They're just
we first met on very good terms, so that wasn't the case with me.
Yeah. Well, those people are rarely ever my really good friends either. Those are just like okay friends, and I'm like, well, you're definitely not going up in my estimation with that one. But it's like, yeah, but I met you in the middle of like playing a video game, and I'm like, oh no, I'm not on my best behavior. It's not a good place to meet me. Not going to be on my best behavior, I say, as we watch this man.
Target down. Next up, Robert.
That guy is just like,
should I cover this up, or I'm really going to get fired from this race event now, huh?
Shoot.
She didn't win first place though, so no one will notice.
Oh my god.
She only wins first place if you interfere with the race.
I mean, so speaking of first impressions, you could say, it's been said a million times. People always ask these sort of questions on the internet, and it's like, yeah, if you ever meet somebody and they're really like mean to anybody in food service or retail, it's totally okay to base your entire opinion on that person immediately and write them.
I had a friend who I had been friends with for a while, and then we were at a Pizza Hut, and they screamed at a Pizza Hut employee for getting the order wrong.
Done. Friendship.
That was literally the last time I hung out with that person. I was like, And they asked me right after, like, hey, you kind of just left in the middle of us being at Pizza Hut.
Yeah, I didn't want to associate
Yeah,
with
and
you.
I just told him outright. I was like, yeah, I can't be friends with people who treat people that way. Like,
I've never understood
I worked at fast food and retail and stuff, and I know.
Even if you hadn't, it's just so weird to me that someone can so quickly just like not see another human.
That is Robert Howard, genius inventor, black
Whew,
markets
close.
and Providence defender.
Really?
So you're just gonna get out of there, right? Oh, you're gonna drag.
I'm just gonna dump
Oh, drag and drop.
the old drag and
Solid,
drop.
dude.
Both targets
Santa Claus is
Coming
leaving
to
the
town.
town. He's leaving. He's leaving the
He's
town.
leaving the town. You know that he is sleeping because you broke into his house in the middle of the night.
You better bounce. Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Oons, 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 oons. Santa Claus. Oons, oons. Work. 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 Get Santa. Work. Just waiting.
I'm gonna sneak out of the aquarium, but these guys.
Here's the flip of that question. What is a little thing that tells you a person is instantly good? I don't think I even have an answer. I never really think about that.
If they give me $100 when they meet me, I'm like, this person knows.
I think there's a lot of villains who would give you $100 when they first meet you.
I don't know. I feel like that person.
That's like
knows
mob boss behavior. Here
how
you
to
go,
get
get
to
you
my
something nice. Get yourself something nice, and then they pull the garrote. You know what I mean?
The garrote.
classy
The garrote wire.
You know what I'm talking about?
The Garrett wire. The Brad Garrett.
I think if someone's just like, yeah, I couldn't really get into Final Fantasy VIII, but I loved 9. That's how I instantly know they're a good person.
Yeah, I haven't really played a lot of those Final Fantasies.
Well, you've got other layers. But that's how I know someone.
I like Kirby games.
Yeah, you can't make any judgment on that. That's real wild card.
Yeah. I'm excited
You
about
got
that
really,
new Kirby
really-
game, the 3D one.
I sure hope it's as interesting as it looks.
Yeah.
A double achievement.
Did I not have that? That didn't carry over.
Ooh.
It's weird.
Wow, you've done it all. Look at
Yeah,
that.
I'm telling you, I've really done it all. This is my save from my second round. My first round on my PlayStation has friggin' everything.
Your man loves a Hitman.
Your man loves Hitman. So now we're gonna do the three-headed serpent. Is my favorite level from Hitman 2.
All of these have been your favorite level.
This is my favorite level from Hitman 2.
Guess which one's my favorite
Guess
level?
which one I am. So the rest of this episode is gonna be loading screens, I guess.
All right, one more random question. Tell you, they never end.
I'm listening.
If you had to choose, would you rather be too hot or too cold?
Probably too hot.
Too cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I guess that works as an answer. Why?
Well, they haven't. They didn't specify that you couldn't do anything about it. But in my view, you can always put more clothes on. You can only take so much off.
Yeah. I thought we were talking about like more extreme, though. You know, I can always just get.
No specification.
I can always just get naked. You know.
But you can't take off your skin and flesh.
No, but
Welcome to
I feel like if I'm naked, I'm fine. I'm naked all the time.
I was just waiting for you to say, not with that attitude. Rip.
So
Check this out. God, no, Griff, don't do it. Rip. All skin gone. All bones flayed.
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill the lady. The best way to do that.
First thing I'm gonna do is kill the lady.
It's pretty easy to do. You just gotta get her when she's in this room right here.
Gotta get the lady. Yeah, I really like this one too, just because they're all so far apart. But I remember playing this one and just, it's so hard to get the one where you kill all three at once. Is that what you're gonna go for?
No. Is there a way to kill all three at once?
Yes, you drop a statue on them.
No, there's only two will show up to that. The third one isn't a public figure. He's like their cocaine guy.
Oh, right. But even killing the two at once is really hard.
Yeah.
Because one of them will be just a millimeter off.
So I probably should have gotten the screwdriver. I don't know if shooting that electrical outlet worked. Did it? Yeah, it's not lit up, so I think it did work. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to electrocute this lady when she walks by.
I love the absolute blitheness with which you say that. I'm just electrocute this lady.
Yeah. It's weird that in video games you just get you use that kind of language. Well, join us tomorrow for find out how I do this. See ya.
Gotta kill him. See ya.